Hi, everyone. I was just told it's Wednesday, so here I am for another episode of The Breakdown. I'm Catherine, aka the High Heel Gamer, and I was totally prepared, 100%. Jack didn't yell at me at all. I hope everybody's doing good, and thank you for tuning in as always. Yes, I'm in my exercise clothes because I didn't know what today was. I'm not gonna lie. And I had planned on eventually working out at some point during the day. But instead, I'm here with you guys and I'm gonna exercise my mouth by talking for an hour. I've got it all planned and figured out. So, first, I guess there was some big news. Look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't been online for a minute. I haven't seen the outside world in forever. But I was just told today that DC fired a whole buttload, that's an actual amount, of people. And I don't know why. DC is, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. They're really fucking it all up for us regular people, I guess. But yeah, they fired a butt ton of people. If you guys know why, what? Oh, it's the voice. What?
I said I like how you keep saying butt ton.
Butt ton.
Like you don't want to say ass.
Ass ton. I mean, I guess I could say ass ton. I wasn't ready to curse.
I've heard of a shit ton. I haven't heard of a butt ton.
I mean, I don't say things like normal people. I have a hard time with American sayings, so I just butcher them to what I think they are. Butt ton, shit ton, it's all coming from the same area. I mean, so apparently, you know, between them doing their own distribution and now, you know, at first I thought this thing was cool, and now I just fucking hate it. But anyway, I swear to God, it's like PTSD every time I hear that. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, I have no idea. It's like a you know, DC universe doomed, massive layoffs and changes. Oh, the word. I don't know why they're doing these things. DC just wants to shoot themselves in the foot, right? That's an American saying, I know. Shoot themselves in the foot. I used to say shoot themselves in the mouth, and my friends used to get mad at me because it was totally wrong. But anyway, so yeah, they changed their editor-in-chief. That's a real thing. Senior story editor, real thing. Senior VP of publishing.
Like, it's a real thing. Like,
because I'm reading this in real time, and I'm not 100% sure that this is like
your source is reliable. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it is comic book news, so I mean, I guess. Oh, Jim Lee's staying, so that's good. I like Jim Lee. He seems like somebody I can go get drunk with. I mean, you know, you have those friends that you can.
That exactly. Like what
does getting drunk with me require?
Yeah.
You have to seem like a super chill dude. I need super chill people to get drunk with because I tend to be an angry drunk if somebody looks at me the wrong way. But if somebody's chill, I can stay chill. But I'm usually an angry drunk.
Okay.
And I may or may not be a groper as well when I'm drunk.
A groper. All right, so do you have you have a topic for today's show?
I do have a topic, but yeah, I just wanted to get this DC thing. And you asked the question, I was answering the question. So anyway, I thought it would be really cool if you guys, my viewers, my wonderful, wonderful friends in the viewing world, would learn about some of the comic book related items you can buy and purchase that are actually really worth it. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend any different. Every time I see something, I'm like, buy, buy, buy. And then when I get it, I'm like, well, this was not worth it. And then sometimes I'm really surprised and I'm like, oh, this was totally worth it. So I'm here to explain to you the stuff that I feel was totally worth it. I will not show you the shit that I bought that Zach's gotten mad at me about because it was not worth it. So here we go. So first item up for bid is these wonderful Batman animated series figures. There's two versions. There is a red version and a blue version. And I've got both of them. These are not the only ones I have. I have Batman, Robin, and they came with the Batmobile and the Bat Signal. Those are really cool. I have what do I have? Oh, I have Poison Ivy, and I feel like I'm forgetting some. Oh, and Batgirl. So these are the figures. I actually have two of this one. I have two of this one. So I kept this one in the box. And for your viewing pleasure, I have one outside of the box. So they all come with this stand, and I'm not going to lie to you. The one for Batman and Robin and Batgirl are so flippin' awkward because of the capes and then the stick that sticks out. It's like so annoying. But they stand really well, and you can adjust the thing, and they stand like that. And I love it. It has a lot of points of articulation, but I'm always scared. Let me try to. So they have quite a bit of points of articulation. Oh, and you can, they have different hands for each of them. So Batman has one where he can hold the Batarang and one that's open hand. I have the open hand one because it looks like he's slapping Robin. It's just the thing. This Catwoman comes with a little cat. And the cat kind of moves too. But here's the thing. These are so delicate, I'm always too scared to actually move them around. Batman's the only one I positioned in a certain way because I thought it'd be funny if he looks like he's slapping Robin. So that's the thing. This is definitely worth it. So the price points on these go anywhere from $20 to $45 depending on the rarity of the figure. Obviously, this Catwoman was a little on the cheaper side, so I got two because I wanted one out of the box. This one, on the other hand, was definitely higher priced, and I only got the one. The Batman that I got with Robin and the Batmobile, I got at a convention, and I think it was $200 that we paid for. It was pretty pricey. It was high up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, this is actually worth it. So the Batmobile lights up. The Bat Signal lights up. You can put Robin and Batman in the Batmobile because it opens up. And it's the long Batmobile, obviously, from the Batman animated series. It's really big. That's what she said. So it was definitely worth the price. I am trying to get the Bat Jet, but that's also
like, is it from the animated series also?
And it's cool. Yeah, and that's also expensive as well. So I'm kind of trying to do negotiations with Zach, and I'm not winning. I'm not winning these negotiations. So that is definitely worth the price. Zach has more of these figures than I do. He has Mr. Freeze. He has Two-Face. He has a lot more. I think he has Killer Croc. So those are really, really fun. So the next item up for bid is actually a series. I only have the villains because why not? It is the black and white figure series. that has been going on for a while. The first one is Joker. Now, these are pretty on the expensive side. These are 3 figures, unless the comic book store is being super generous and is having them on sale. But it is called the Black and White series, and they have different Jokers, different Batmans, they have different Harlequins. The one from the toy fair this past February actually has a Harlequin with a red jacket, and it's the first time I've seen the Black and White series with any type of color. This was the first one I got. It's yeah, and they're weighted, and they come with the base, of course. Then the second one I got was the Mobster Joker.
That's always creepy to me, that version, and the animated version.
Yeah.
It freaks me out.
He's a little more delicate. He only has one little secure spot on his feet. So yeah, so he's a little more on the scary side to get. And then this past Christmas, I got old school Harlequin, and she's got the Joker card in her hand. And she's kind of repping that Joker smile. But I like it because it's so classic and so, old school 1950s housewife. Yeah. Mwah, she's my faves. Like I said, these are a little on the more expensive side. I've only ever found them at comic book shops. I have seen, what's that stupid? Think Geek. It's not stupid. I don't know why I said stupid, but they're not. I've seen Think Geek carry a couple of
Send
these.
Send her hate mail to Twitter at The Breakdown.
Do it 100%, please. And they do have a couple, and it's just a select, but I think they're a little more pricier than the comic book stores. But I think these are definitely worth the price. Obviously, I said earlier I was going to show you only the stuff that was worth my money that I've bought. And this Black and White series is definitely worth it. Like I said, I don't have any of the Batman ones, but the Batman ones are really cool. I picked Joker and Harlequin because out of that whole comic book world, these are my favorite characters. These are the ones that I definitely gravitate more to. So not everything's super pricey. We have Batman Beyond the complete series, and it comes with a pop. Yeah. And it actually comes with it actually comes with a lot of stuff. So the best thing about this is, on a regular basis, yes, it is expensive. But every now and again, mostly towards Christmas and then Christmas in July, Amazon and Walmart will put these at about 60% off. Yayo. Oh no, he says, what did he say? He says, booyah! That's what
booyah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah. So it is so worth the 60% off because I got all of this for $40. And I love it. It's so good. It's 6 discs. The animated movie Return of the Joker, the original and uncut version, 2 brand new specials, excuse me. Dark Knight 80 Years, and the lithographs and the figure. And I think for $40, Blu-ray and digital, you can't beat it. So
yeah,
be on the lookout for that.
Can I ask you, like, when you say digital, does that mean that it's digital for you where? Like is that on Voodoo?
No, so they give you a digital code, and I know it says it expires, but the truth of the matter is that because they do this twice a year, the code seems to get renewed. Do not fully quote me on that. It seems to get renewed. So what you do is you put it on your tablet, so that way if you're on the go, you have it with you.
Right. So, you said you got that for 40. That's a pretty good deal because, like, if you just Google the expense on that, it's, like, ranges from 104 to, like, maybe 40 if you're lucky, but the 40
Yeah,
usually does not include the movie and the
it does
pop
not.
figure and, like,
Mhm.
you can get the digital, like, the whole complete series on Vudu for about 40 bucks.
Yeah.
But,
So
I mean, that's awesome,
yeah,
and the pop figure's really cool.
it is. It is so cool. 100% one of my favorites. I was skeptical when Batman Beyond came out, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I actually loved the show. Um,
Yeah, I'm a
and
big fan of this show.
yeah, me too. I liked what they did with old Batman. I liked the Terry McGinnis character. A couple of the females were super annoying, but we all know how I feel about female characters written by
Wait,
men.
wait, wait, on Batman Beyond, what female characters were annoying to you?
I forget her name. It's the love interest of
Mm.
Terry McGinnis. What's her?
What?
Yeah, she's so I can't stand
Okay,
it.
um, so there's a couple of things sorry, I'm trying to send you something,
Okay.
and, uh, and, uh, and I'm trying to set something up for our viewers. But, okay, so the girlfriend on Batman Beyond,
Is
um,
whiny and annoying.
okay, if you listen, are you a Futurama fan?
Yes.
Okay, so does she sound familiar?
Okay, it's not her voice. It's the things coming out of her mouth. She
Oh,
is whiny
her
and
name is
pitiful.
Dana, by the way.
She
It's
is
Dana.
pitiful and not well written for a female.
She's just there to be the
To do
girlfriend that's
anything.
mad that he's not around because he's
Exactly.
bad.
Needy. Like needy as
I'll
hell.
agree to that. She's written that way for sure. But she's Amy from Futurama, so I have to love her. I'm trying to stay
I,
awake
I
though. I'm like literally drinking caffeinated stuff just to
chug it, please.
I'm
But
sorry.
yes, 100% be on the lookout. It's both Amazon and Walmart. They do it at the same time.
I don't know what we're gonna call that, but I give that the I guess for now we'll call it the happy dance
Yes, give
of
that back.
approval for sure, because
Thank
that's
you.
Batman Beyond
Yes.
deserves it.
Yes. So next up is the high end, like super pricey stuff. So I
Oh
don't know if
man,
you
we're getting
guys,
serious.
yeah, this is 3 digits black market stuff. It's not,
谢谢直播间的宝贝们，请关注一下。
it's not black market, but it is 3 digit price. It's the Amikami figures.
Oh.
Yeah. So these figures run anywhere from yeah. These figures run anywhere from $150 to $500.
Oh.
Yes. I have all of them. All of them but two.
What?
Yeah. I have the Joker. I have Batman. I have 2 Wonder Women. I have Robin, a female Robin. I have Poison Ivy, Zombie Flash.
And that thing's awesome looking, I'm not gonna lie.
I
But
have
also
I
kinda
have 4 different Catwomen. This is the Batman one. This one I
that's
think was
awesome.
300. Yeah, I think this one was 300. Yeah.
That gets it twice.
Yeah. She is, I don't know if you can see, but she is holding the Batarang.
Oh yeah. She's kinda got him like whipped
Mhm.
behind her neck.
Yeah. I have Starfire. The one I wasn't able to get was Brainiac.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get Brainiac, and that's I'm on the hunt for her. And then the only variants I have are the Catwoman variants. That's why I have 4 of them. So they're 2. Would you like to see them? Your face looks.
I mean, I'm confused.
Okay, hold on.
I know variants in comics. Like, explain for us laymen, you know.
So the variant is they are the exact same figure, just different colored clothing.
Oh. So somebody painted a jacket.
Mm-hmm. And I got them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see them. I'm down. You
They're
piqued
on their
my
way.
interest.
They're on their way. So they're on their way.
And
Yes.
I'm just asking purely out of my own curiosity now.
Mhm.
Do you have a Millennium Falcon? Like the actual Falcon toy, the big one. You know, the
I
good one.
I do not.
That's like one of my gets. I really one day I just because like when I was a kid, it was the toy that all the cool kids had the
Yeah.
toy. All right,
So
so can we get a comparison here and
that's
dramatic music?
so this Amakami is what inspired my female Joker cosplay.
Oh, gotcha.
Her name is, I always forget if it's Danica or Dana. Denta.
I never know what these buttons are gonna like say.
I know.
Fashion walk, yeah.
But yes, this is what she looks like. I love her so much. But yes, she inspired my female Joker cosplay that I do.
Well, that's pretty awesome looking, frankly. I
Yeah.
like it.
I love it. If I was like super skinny, this would be the one I would cosplay. But I've got a good, so I don't.
That's what the corset thing is for, right?
It is. That's why I wear the corset. This one isn't so much a corset style, but like a latex jumper, and latex shows everything.
I haven't worn a lot of latex.
But the Amakami stuff, like literally, I have somebody, and he like sucks at life because he said he was gonna be at my beck and call, and he's not.
Dun dun dun. I know who it is.
You should. It's my Vanna White.
Where is Vanna? Vanna, get out here, Vanna.
Thank you. 100%.
For real.
Oh, look who's alive.
Look who came back.
Oh, I hear the door. So hopefully they literally sent you like 4 text messages. Well, I mean, like,
let's see some Vanna.
I know I'm waiting for Vanna to get her act together. So we're gonna, while we're waiting, good help is so hard to find these days, people. Like, really, it's terrible. But while we're waiting, we're gonna go from super big budget to the low budget, and it's the Q-Figs. I love the Q-Figs so much. So I've
Q-Figs.
Yes, Q and then Fig, F-I-G. I have Batman. I have, thank you, sir. Did you see me say all of them? Telling you, good help is fine, hard to find. I have Deadpool, which I wish this lit up. Truth be told.
Yeah, I like it though. I have to say I like that one.
Yeah, I have. I also have. I have non-comic book ones, but I have.
What's up,
Spider-Man.
Bradford?
Hello, Bradford. I have Spider-Man, and of course, I've got Hulk. One of my favorites. Yeah, I love it.
Dig it.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Even though it's not comic book related, I know you'll appreciate it. But I've got in the Brain, and they're on the
Get out.
Yeah, they're on the blueprint, and I can't remember the name of the episode, but they're creating the magnet that's supposed to like suck
the planet from the moon to the planet. That's like even in the opening of the show. Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is my jam.
I know. That's why I showed it. I know. Yeah. Now these run. They go from $10 to $20 depending on where you're buying them. So Pinky and the Brain was $20 on Amazon. And then I got a Harry Potter one for $6 on clearance at a bookstore.
For the Harry Potter fans.
Yeah, for the Harry Potter fans. So you can definitely find these at an affordable price. And I definitely think they're worth it because, one, they're heavy. It's not like super light. They're weighted down, and they're detailed.
It's hard to tell. Like, it's weighted. You feel like there's real weight there?
Yeah, there is. It's not like super. I'm not gonna sit here and say like it's super weighted like my other figures, but you pick it up and you're like, oh, okay, I didn't think it was gonna be that heavy. But yeah, it's detailed. And I'm a sucker for detail when it comes to figures. Like, I like to see, muscle structure, and I like to see just detail. I do. It's important because when you get a figure and you're just like, well, the face looks like shit, it's terrible. And I actually had that happen. Yeah, with an expensive Batgirl and Catwoman figure, and I kept the Batgirl figure, but the Catwoman figure, I was like, who took the clay and just mushed it? Like, what is wrong with her face? They also have mini Q figs, and I've got Thanos mini Q fig.
Oh, I love the balloon. Like, that's a good little.
Yeah. So these are all affordable. These are all super worth it. Even his face is like super detailed. Thank you, sir. So I have the Catwoman here.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. So this was the original. Let me put this one on my lap. This was the original. And she's got like the claw feet and everything.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Interesting.
And she's got the booty shot. And then this booty shot. Always booty shot. And this is the variant. So
I like that one.
Yeah. So just to compare.
The walk off. What is it they do in Zoolander?
Oh, I was gonna make them kiss. I thought he was gonna do the kissing one.
Oh no, we can do that. Oh yeah.
But this one This one shows a lot more skin than this one. This one, it's like it's wearing tights, and I just couldn't resist the almost naked Catwoman.
It's very Princess Leia, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the other one isn't.
Pinky and the Brain for the win, Brad. I agree. That's my favorite thing.
So this is the variant of this is literally the exact same thing, just in all black, in her traditional all black. So there she is.
Nice. Cool.
And I like that the whip, that the whip goes around her. So that's that. Oh, you didn't? Okay. I thought you wasn't coming back. Just give me the figure. It's fine. Oh, my Vanna White almost fell into the frame. But here is
drama.
But that's the other version. So it's the exact same thing, just variant colors. And because I'm such a Catwoman whore, I got them all. So I actually have a shrine dedicated to Catwoman.
Oh, you're not joking.
No, I don't. I have a shrine for Back to the Future, Catwoman, Tinkerbell, and Hulk. Real life. Oh, I actually have one for Ghostbusters too. I forgot about my Ghostbusters.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do. It's amazing. So I know this might piss off Jack, but I don't even care. I have 3 of these.
You have 3 of these.
This one's The Killing Joke. I have Mad Love, and I forgot what the third one's called. But it's literally just the Killing Joke story. And it is in book form. like legit. No pictures, just book. I like the inside.
Okay.
Um,
Why?
so
Not against it. I just
the true story is I have this storyline in every form that has come out. I have it in the regular comic. I have it in the hardback. I have it in this nice like picture one. It's like now this is where you put the nerd alert on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I have it in every form. So when I saw it in this form, I said I must have it. And then when I found this one, I found the other two, and I was like,
This is what I'm giving you.
yes, it was buy two get one free, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get all three. So
Oh, okay. So they buy two get one free. How much were they a piece?
they are good question because I just buy shit to buy shit sometimes. I don't even look at the price. Um, $24.95.
Honestly though, for a book of that size, that's not bad. I think
Well,
most people will agree with me. Bradford, do you agree?
well, you
Viewers
know
at
what?
home?
First of all, you're buying the name. Okay, it's Batman. Batman, Joker. Two of them are Joker because technically this is Joker, and then Mad Love is Harley Quinn and Joker, and then the third one, I don't know what the third one is. Um, I know what it is, I just can't remember it right now. But it's you know what it is. It's like when you want to read the story, but you don't want to fuck up the comic.
Right. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
don't judge me, but it's true. And then sometimes, hear me out, because it actually has worked. You're gonna be like, no way, but it has worked. So picture this.
Don't tell me what I'll be like.
Oh no, I'm telling you, you're gonna be shocked, but it has worked. So picture this. You love comics and you're like big into comics. And your significant other, 9 times out of 10, a girlfriend, does not like comics, but she likes reading. And you're like, well, I've got a story for you. Boom. And you hand her this. And she's like, are you serious? And you're just like, but it's a book. Just read it. And she reads it. And she's like, oh my God, I only want to read comics in book form. Well, guess what? There's Batman books. There's Spider-Man books. There's Deadpool books in like book form. And next thing you know, I've suggested this to 2 different people and it has worked. Genius?
I'll be damned.
Almost. But yeah, if you have a book and you're like, well, I don't really want to mess up the binding or anything, there are alternatives. And I actually like it. It's well written. I wouldn't have brought it on if the writing sucked. I wouldn't have brought it on if it was like lame and boring, but it's well written.
So wait, when you say it's written differently though. It's written to be more in novel form, right?
Yes.
So when you were like, oh, sometimes you want to read the comic, but you don't want to mess it up. Well, when that I think doesn't apply.
Does what? I didn't hear you.
No, that doesn't apply because when I want to read the comic, I want to read the comic. Reading it in book
okay,
form,
but it just depends on the comic. It really does. I also have the Civil War novel as well. I actually have everything Civil War. Like I have all the books. I have the hardcover. I have the art, the big art book that's just Civil War panels and stuff. And then I got the novel of it. And somebody, I mean, even if I mention names, you guys won't know who it is. But anyway, somebody wanted to read Civil War and they couldn't get their hands on the comic. And I was like, well, the next best thing would be to get the novel. And they got the novel and they loved it. And they're on the hunt for the whole series. So, I mean, sometimes it's just a gateway and you can't knock it till you try it. And I tried it and I liked it. It's not for everyone. I'm not going to sit here and be like, you should try it too, because it works. But if you have someone in your life and you want to share a part of their life, but they refuse to touch a comic, they'll touch a fucking book.
Aww.
I know.
Good job.
and
That-
and actually it did work. I've had two and a half because the other person wanted to try to find the comic but they couldn't. I've had two and a half couples that have done this method, and it's brought them together even closer, and I'm proud of that.
I love it.
And it really
I
has.
love it. That's hilarious.
Oh, so this is like the cutest thing ever. Saturday morning cartoons towards the early 2000s had these weird shorts with Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl, and they were drawn in this way. This also doubles as a jewelry box, but she's got different heads.
That okay. So I will say with a lot of figurines that they come with different heads, they come with different masks or faces or hands, and keeping up with the pieces can be a pain in the butt,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good, man.
Yes. Thank you. It is the Super Best Friends. Oh, excuse me, Super Best Friends Forever.
Okay.
It is Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl.
Not familiar with the show, to be honest.
It's shorts. It's not like a full blown. They had this weird Batman and Superman one too, where it's claymation and they're shaped in weird ways.
Weird ways.
Yes,
weird ways.
Yeah, it was fun and cute, and I loved it. And I'm trying to get my hand on that series too. Out of all of them, in all honesty, my favorite figure was Batgirl, and that's why I only have Batgirl. She was crap. Can't remember. She was $29.99 or $39.99. Because okay. So real talk, and I'm saying
Real
this
talk.
because Zach isn't in the room. I just pick up stuff and then swipe the card and be damned the price.
Oh,
I'm that person. Yep. True story.
See, I don't know if you are tuning in for the first time, you may not be familiar, but I've said in the past, you are a terrible influence.
I am.
You're a bad, like, if somebody needs a sponsor for addiction,
Don't do it.
it should never ever be Kat.
It's
She's just gonna be like, get me one.
Yeah.
Just pick up two. Is there a discount if you buy two? Can we get a third?
So Jack learned quickly because he would send me stuff like, should I get this? And I wouldn't even look at the price, and I'd be like, yes. And he'd be like, but it's X amount of dollars. And I'm like, I don't understand the problem. Like, what are you saying? Like, you want it? It looks cool. Get it. And he's just like, you're the worst. And I'm like, or am I the best? Because I'm saying yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it. You're the worst for that.
No.
I never call you now.
Yeah, so this is I love her so much because she's so cute and fun. And
where did you say this aired?
I just remember it on Saturday morning cartoons, early 2000.
Okay.
Early
2000.
Early 2000s. And then last but not least, the piece de resistance is my wonderful Storm Mohawk edition. I know, isn't she cute? She is the cutest. She's $50 to $70 depending on where you shop.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, whoa, $50 to $70 depending where you shop for that particular.
Yes. Yes.
My goodness.
There's actually other figures. I don't know the other figures because all I cared about was Storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the little what do you call the figurines that come in the box where you don't know what you're gonna get?
Oh yeah, and it is numbered.
Okay.
It is a numbered series, and I couldn't leave her in the box because I fucking love her so much. She's the best thing in the whole entire world.
And is that your favorite, basically?
Out of everything, in all honesty, yeah, that is my favorite, followed by this Hulk. But I do have a couple of fun little items real quick. So we're in the mask era. Marvel, DC, get yourself some masks.
Good idea.
Sometimes you don't have to pick, just, Marvel, DC, and you got it covered. And it's happy little life of yours. And then, of course, and I know you guys are going to be like, oh, it's because you guys are No, I don't give a shit. This shit is amazing. Fucking Gator Guard. It is the best gift Jack has ever given me. It's the only gift Jack has ever given me.
I give you laughter. Thank you very much.
Laughter. No. You give yourself laughter and I cry. I end up crying. No, but in all seriousness, guys, Gator Guard has definitely been one of the best non-expected things in my life that I didn't know I needed, and I needed. From the colored screws to just the durability of this thing. Like,
it feels good, doesn't it?
It does. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the Gator Guard. I do. I actually have a couple of ones that I need to order, a silver and a red one. And I just love it too because it's so easy to see. You see what I mean? Like, come on.
See, when you hold them, you feel like you could slap someone in the face with it and your comic would be okay.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
I may or may not have slapped somebody with the Gator Guard, and look how great it still looks. You know what else is cool?
Don't hit people at home with your Gator.
Oh, don't hit people at home. It was. I didn't have anything else near me except the Gator Guard, and that's what happened. But anyway, I just like, because I do pick this up a lot, and I barely see my fingerprints on it.
Yeah, it doesn't smudge up like you're expecting it to.
No, and I don't know if you guys how well you guys can see it, but I've been holding it. I've been trying to bend it, and there are no fingerprints, which I think is one of the coolest things, because a lot of times you pick up stuff like this and you touch it, and next thing you know, it's like, oh man, it got fingerprints, and you got to clean it. But
there's certain frames that I have gotten. Like if you're looking at my screen, this one in the background, that's just normal glass. So it's like regular glass and it acts like glass. But there's these other ones I think everyone knows if you buy frames for comics. They're like plastic, you pop the comic in, you pop the front on, it hangs. And those, like if you put your thumb on the front, yeah, you're always like, well, when you're looking at a thumbprint, depending on like the light in the room or whatever. So it's frustrating. And these are surprisingly like they're durable. And it's one of those things that when you see it and you kind of get one, you're like, man, it took. I mean, Victor, the creator of Gator Guard, you guys go to GatorGuardComics.com. He really he came up with something that you're like, I'm surprised someone else didn't think of this first. Honestly.
Right?
It's and the kind of thing you would Google and be like, oh yeah.
And it's funny because you literally sent me a text that said, I've got a gift on its way to you. And I was like, oh crap, what is it? Like, I was scared. And then I opened it up, and I hadn't picked it up or nothing. I opened it up and I'm like, it's a comic book frame. Okay. But then I picked it up and I was like, holy crap, this thing is heavy. It is heavy. And then I called you and you're like, dude, look at the screws. Look at this, put this in there. And I'm so in love. It's 100% one of my favorite.
I'm going to tell you something right now that's supposed to be a surprise, but I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Do you want to hear a surprise?
Yes.
I got you something.
You did? What did you tell me?
And it's going out very, very soon, actually. So I'm going to go and tell you about it.
What is it? Oh my god!
This is a gift from Victor and I was like, yo. He was like, I gotta get her some purple screws. I'm like, yo, send them to me. I'm gonna put them in a
god, I'm gonna cry. Sometimes it's the simple things, guys. Oh my god. I am 100% so in love right now. I'm like, yes! Obviously, I'm like a purple freak. Oh my god, and it'll go good like this.
Yeah. So, and it's like,
I'm so excited.
Gator Guard, I will say one of the fun things about it is you start thinking about which comic do I want to put in this, and,
right?
What colored screws and I have a couple slabs, actual graded slabs, but it is disappointing you can never open it again, basically.
Right?
And
but
these, you can use do you use your thumb, by the way? I'm totally curious.
No, I don't. I actually use a plastic card that I have here. It's like a
Wow.
coupon card. And I use that.
Because I didn't want to use a metal screwdriver and like scrape
No,
the
I don't
paint
want to
off
use it either.
or
But
whatever's on there.
I'm
I don't
trying
even
to
know if
get a
it's on.
close up of the actual screw, but because it's black, it's a little difficult to
Yeah.
see. It's just a flathead screw, and it's super easy to use. Now that I'm getting that, I'm gonna use the black ones for the Batman and Catwoman wedding one that I have, and that's gonna go in there.
Nice.
I'm so excited right now, Jack. Aw, it's like we're almost friends.
Yeah, don't say
No,
anything, it'll go to my head.
it will, and that's why I'm like almost friends. We're almost friends. But so what I'm going to try to do, my very best, is I'm going to post these pictures. I'm gonna actually get all my Amikamis, extra figures that I didn't put in here that I still think are worth it, and I'm going to post those pictures on Instagram, on the gram. And on the gram. Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures of the Batmobile as well. You guys are gonna be like, "What
Yes.
in Jesus' name?" It's like so big. That's what she said. It's totally worth it. But I'm trying to think of like if there. Oh, the Spider-Man. If you guys play video games and have a PS4, Spider-Man game, shit's so
Xbox
much fun.
owners.
Xbox owners, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I have Xbox games too. I have both. I have all systems. But for you, shut up. This is so much fun. Like it really is. So that's definitely a video game.
I bet it is.
It is so much fun. You should. I mean, if I lent stuff out, but
basically.
yeah, I have all the systems, so I'm very lucky that I get to play. But guys, if you have something that I don't have and you're like, it's totally worth it, check this out, let me know. Send me a tweet, put it on Facebook, and tag me in it, and I'll definitely see it. Like I even have like super low budget stuff. Like don't think like these are Imagine X figures that they sell at Walmart for like $2. And because there was a Hulk and a Catwoman,
Nice.
I got them.
So let me ask you something. Do you know what are they called where the figurine comes in the box but you can't see what it is till you open it?
Those are usually called mystery boxes.
Okay, so mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some of those, right?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and they always have the very bouncy little head, and I only get the X-Men ones. I always get Colossus. Like I give them to Alice because I'm like I always get Colossus. But like I have Magneto, I have several. I have Sabretooth, which I'm a big villain fan. That was cool. But I've been trying to get there's like the ones on the box. You see the pictures and you're like, that's the one you want, like Wolverine and Storm, and like there's certain characters like you never get them.
Yeah, no.
And I pop open a box and I got Storm. And I was like, I got Storm, and I'm so excited. I'm like, yeah, I got Storm. That's so awesome. I can put her on my desk. And I literally take her out of the box and her head just falls off.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
100%. That's
so
awesome.
I turned it upside down, balanced it against the like window frame in the kitchen, and dumped wood glue in her head.
I can't even. So I will not put all of my pop figures. That's not a thing. But
No.
I will put one DC and one Marvel pop figure that is my all-time favorite of all the Marvel and DC pop figures that I have. So I will do that. I won't bother you with the 300 plus that I have.
I would pose a challenge.
Go for it.
People should send us pop figures, pictures of your pop figures.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can find one that she doesn't have. You can find one that doesn't have.
Stop it. There's quite a bit that I don't have. I'm actually missing 2 Harlequin ones. I have a lot of Harlequin ones, and I'm missing 2. and it's driving me insane because Zach won't let me pay $50 for one of them. He was like, you will not pay over $25 for a pop figure. But
I mean, I've seen them. There are like special whatever ones that are like $150, and I'm like,
well,
yeah.
this one's just 50, and he's like, no. So I'm just gonna get him super drunk, and then he's gonna say yes. It's the way of the world. Right. But anywho, so yes, please send me pictures of your like awesome finds. We're not gonna do the stuff that you regrettably bought and it was like crap. Let's do the fun stuff like the Q figs. I love Q figs so much. They're like my favorite thing. You know, if you have Amikamis like the Brainiac one that I've been trying to find at a decent price, please show me. I want to see your figures. Bet you never had. Yayo. I actually have the Cyborg as Green Lantern pop figure. But anyway, tell me what you think about. I know you may not agree with me, but it works. If you have a significant, I'm gonna do an infomercial right now. Are you and your significant other struggling to bond over comic books? You love comic books, but your significant other doesn't. Does your significant other read? Get them a book based on comic books. They'll love you for it. You'll love them for reading it. It is the perfect bonding experience. And in select stores, if you act now, you can probably get them buy two, get one free.
That's almost creepy.
Shipping and handling not included. I'm telling you, it's not. I have Batman, a Batman one. I have a Spider-Man one. I have Civil War. I have two other ones of this one. I've got a couple of book comic books. Like it happens. It's a thing. Don't judge me. If you're judging me, I hate you anyway. But yes, definitely tweet me, tag me. Haters are gonna hate. Whatever. Even like I'm such like a nerd. Like I have a fidget cube that's Hulk. They have a Captain America one and a Thor one and an Iron Man one, but Hulk is my guy. So you know, just make sure it's worth it. I don't care if you paid 99 cents for it or $300 to $500. Just make sure it's something you're proud of, that you paid for, and I think that's it. I think that's it for this Wednesday. I love you all. Gator Guard is one of my top favorite things that I own. It wasn't before, and then Jack sent it to me, and boom, there it is, top 5. It's in my top. It's in my top 5 favorite nerd things that I own, for sure. Thanks, Jack. I hate you.
There's more coming too. In your your package. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's all I showed you. That's not everything that's coming along.
I'm so excited. I'm going to nerd out. But I'm going to get all this stuff nice and organized and take pictures and post it and show you guys all my goodies. Oh, that sounded terrible. I'm going to show you guys all my figure goodies. And as always, like, share, subscribe, follow, tweet me, tag me, all that good stuff. Issueswithshow.com. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Hit my music so I could jam.